Hey everyone, we are back. Alright, give me a second, I just need to do a couple thingies because I started the stream rather out of nowhere. There we go. Alright, so, hello, welcome to Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team. Yay, look at us, we are blue and rescuey, except for Charmander who is not blue. But we are blue. Okay, so I was actually told something interesting. I was told that your house actually changes based on what Pokémon you are. I don't know if this is true, because I literally cannot confirm this, right? But apparently, your house changes according to what Pokémon you chose. The universe itself shifts because of you. Well, I bet Poké is happy about that. Anyway, we need to help Caterpie over here, but first I need to show you a couple things. One, we have bronze rank 205 points. I don't know what that actually means, by the way. I somehow managed to get 123 Poké Coins. I didn't actually even notice that before. Now, we are level 14 and level 14. I was trying to do more, but let's just say that getting XP is kind of difficult right now. And by difficult, I mean it's literally impossible. Alright, I believe Ember got himself something. Yeah, Ember got Metal Claw. Hallelujah before that, by the way. Another thing. I need to show you something. So I got super familiar with this place now. I can like tell where everything is, and I did actually poke this thing. So this dude is a freaking nightmare. So you like talk to him and you just do the dojo from Explosive Sky, right? Except, like, okay, so you know how in Explosive Sky you cannot bring items and money into the dojo? Well, here you can. And it is kind of expected of you to do that, because this water maze. So you would think water maze would not be dangerous considering I'm a water type, right? Dirt. Nope. It is impossible. I've done all of these, right? I've done literally all of these, and like, I think only one of these was a problem. I think it was actually the dark maze. I think the dark maze was the only problem. Everything else was super easy. Water maze is like, I'm basically fighting Pokémon who like can snipe me across the entire fucking map, and generally I have a lot of HP and I cannot do anything to them. So yeah, that's fun, you know. But yeah, so I've done a lot of the dojo. I've done a lot of missions. I don't know how to show you how many missions I've done. But, you know, we've done a lot. We've done a lot of missions. I have also bought a fair amount of the friend locations. So I'm actually going to show you a couple of those. Ellie, Trash Panda, Ziggy, Aromi. You know what? Let's go visit Ziggy. Look! It appears to like this place a lot. The Ziggy? And there's Trash Panda. We have Trash Panda and Ziggy. You know, here's Meowsly, which is Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Okay, we're gonna go back here. So yeah, it is actually very easy to like visit people. I can like go to Aromi. Look, Aromi is here. On a freaking mountain. On like a mountain bridge, natural bridge pass thing. Hey Aromi. It appears to be very anxious to go on an adventure. Yeah, so slowly we are gonna be just harvesting all of these people. Okay, harvesting is a terrible way to say it, actually. I'm not gonna say harvesting. But yeah, I bought more of those friend places. And I kind of like them, I just wish the UI was less terrible. Speaking of terrible UI, I need to show you something. Oh my god, the UI. Alright, so this thing, right? Kangaskhan? You know how in Explorers of Sky, Kangaskhan is like super convenient and super fast and everything, right? Well, if I try to take an item from Kangaskhan, you notice that they are stacking, right? Now, I actually like this idea, right? I like legitimately like this idea. You know, like, if I understand correctly, we actually have infinite space in the storage this time around. Well, there is a problem. You can only take one item at a time, which is absolutely insane if you have something like Gravel Rock that it can have like 50 thingies. Now, for Gravel Rock, I found out that you can actually pull out a stack, but for, let's say we want an apple. You need to do it one by one. It's insane. I don't know what the fuck were they thinking. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a Reviver Seed. And I'm also going to grab Dig, because Dig is fantastico. And I'm gonna bring the gummy with us. Also, the gummies, you have to eat them in the dungeon, which is really annoying. Also, this game is like, so far, right now at this moment, this game is incredibly not giving you these. Anyway. Yeah, I have 50 Gravel Rocks. Use on Finn and replace Growl. There we go. Actual perfection of form. So now we have one of the most overpowered moves in history of everything. Can I not... Oh dear, sorry, that you can put in storage. Okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna get rid of one of the apples. We really do not need that many. But yeah, so we need to go and deal with the evil team of this game. From what I said, every mystery dungeon game has like an evil team. You know, probably to show that not all teams are good. There we go. Alright, let's go. Actually, I'm going to save. Just to be sure. I miss the beautiful audio of Explorers of Sky. Alright. Let's go do the thing in Sinister Woods. Ah yes, the place is called Sinister Woods. I wonder what type of Pokémon are gonna be in it. This must be it. Metapod is lost somewhere in these woods. Gengar's gang should be in there already. We need to hurry. Alright, let's go. We have leveled. Let's see if this is gonna be like Explosive with Spirit and it's going to assume I grinded. Oh, Sudowoodo. Well, I thankfully do understand that you're rock type, so eat water. I kinda like this music. A little spicy for how early in the game this is. What's with all those Sudowoodos? Also, I feel like you miss more often in this game than in Explorers. Though that may just be my bad experience right now. Oh, that's perfect. Man, Mudkip and Charmander, really good combo, I feel. As long as Charmander doesn't die, we are okay. Because Charmander is like the big damage dealer monster thing. Also, I'm gonna give Charmander my Orange Berry. So that when he's wounded, he can heal himself. Actually, I'm not sure what gender Charmander is. I think Charmander is male. It's okay, it's not like you can really get into a relationship in the first game, from what I understand. It's definitely much more friendship-like. So like Explorers, where like it was pretty obvious that the main characters ended up in a sort of pseudo-relationship. And I will die on that hill, by the way. I'm not even a shipper and I freaking comprehend that. God, Oddish looks really creepy in this. I'm glad they made Oddish a little nicer looking. God, even after grinding for like an hour, I'm not actually that much stronger. Mostly because it's actually kind of difficult to become stronger in this game. Like, it's very easy in Explorers, as long as you are willing— oh, Sunflora! Oh, I'm sorry, Sunflora. As long as you are willing to grind a little bit, it's very easy to become ridiculously powerful in Explorers. Oh, you're gonna run away, eh? We'll see about that. Right, we are gonna eat it at Klurigami. This is the only way to upgrade your IQ in this game. From what I understand, there's no Spin Dust Cafe or anything like that. Yeah, the audio is so strange in this game. What do you mean? Oh, I hate how he doesn't remember where— gosh. Like, I love how in Explorers it annoyed me that it always remembered, but like, the opposite is actually worse. The opposite is never remember. It actually slows things down much more. Reviver— wow, just free Reviver Seed? In like dungeon number 3? Or 4, sorry. That's 800 I just saved, now that I think about it. Also, yes, in this game, Reviver Seeds are 800 again, just like in baseline Explorers. They're not 1600 anymore. God, that was expensive. Ooh. Yellow, huh? It's not for either me or my partner. Goodbye, Sunflora. You were my favorite. But now you are my enemy. That sounds like Linkin Park lyrics. Harden. Even like the animations are a little more janky than in Explorers. Like, this really makes me appreciate Explorers so much more. Oh, new move. No, I don't like Bite. I really do not like Bite. There we go. So yeah, I'm using grabber locks. You know, Explosive Spirit has taught me that throwables are really powerful. Yes, I needed a mod to teach me that. So I'm running around trying to find items because I saw some gummies in this one, so, you know... Speaking of which... I probably should have given the yellow one to Charmander now that I think about it. The reason I use a special attack there is because Shroomish usually has that one ability where it poisons you if you do physical damage to it. So like, yeah, I'm doing less damage, but I'm not getting poisoned. Wow. Okay, on a creep, we just one-hit them. But yeah, I was kinda excited for like progressing the story because these low-level quests that we have, oh boy, do they not give you a lot of points or XP or anything. I need to unlock more high-level areas just so that I can actually ironically level up. I mean, I guess it was giving me a lot of items, you know, so it wasn't entirely worthless. Oh look, I wasn't poisoned, so maybe Shroomish doesn't have that ability in this game? I don't know. Yeah, let's just go back. No, Charmander. You're debuffed. But similar to Eevee, Charmander is just wants to kill things. I should be calling him by the name, you know. Zember. I'm honestly not even sure. Oh my god. Oh, you big. Alright, let's keep going. God, there's so many different like types of Pokemon. Oh, now it happened. Oh my god, imagine being paralyzed and asleep. That's a fate worse than death. Look at Charmander. Charmander needs more defense, but you know, it's again difficult to give him defense because you know, gummies are like a million times less useful in this game. Like, they help, don't get me wrong. Obviously they help. Every little bit helps. But it's sort of like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to find them. Oh man, Dig is so good. I'm gonna need like a steady supply of Dig and Dive. Because Dive is basically just Dig, but, you know, water-based. Man, the low accuracy is so bad though. Cypher? God, I'm glad I have Charmander with me. I do wish Charmander would use his fire move more often. Alright, I'm gonna eat one of these. Okay, and let's give this one to Charmander. Yeah, there's a really silly way of you doing this, you know, you need to like... You need to basically give it to him and then tell him to use it. It's like... extra steps for no good reason. And now we give it back to Ember. There we go. No, Charmander, what are you doing? God damn it. I hate the fact that he just went forward there. Oh yeah, we can walk on water because apparently we Jesus. No, what are you doing? Charmander, whatever. Fucking hell, Charmander. Yeah, I can imagine this water stuff is actually going to be more of a hindrance than something good because Charmander didn't get to go on water. I'm running out of moves, really badly. Oh my fucking god, it happened again. Okay, this is annoying. This is very annoying. Like, I need to make Charmander very self-sustainable because of this. Like, water-based areas are just absolutely terrible because of this. Super effective 2 damage, nice. Oh my god, how big is this dungeon? This is like pretty early dungeon and like we are already going this hard. Thank you, Charmander. I promise I will remember your name eventually. Like, I even remember, it's just... Like, I remember it, it's just like... It doesn't come into my brain very easily. Okay, we need to give this to Charmander. Then we have to tell him to eat it. Orange gummy. Fighting type, yeah. It doesn't matter who eats it. Oh god, this is so cumbersome. There we go. Did you see the amount of, like, steps I needed to do in order to actually just tell my dude to use to just carry an item? Oh my god. Holy Batman, the accuracy. 10 floors. Wow, we went from dungeons that have like 3 floors to dungeon that has more than 10. That's a jump. Should have known that I need to start bringing freaking elixirs with me. Oh, what a fight. Okay, I need a Wonder Tile badly. No, it happened again. He's too stupid, he's not gonna leave. Why are you like this, Charmander? Be banished. Oh my god. God, where's the exit? Seriously. Oh, he found it. Good work, Ember. You did it. It's okay, Dig makes me invincible, essentially, for a little bit. "11 floors, my god. Is this considered like a big jump in difficulty or something? Because I honestly think so. Nice. I love how it waits for me to click. Even though we cannot do anything, we are paralyzed. More? Wow, we went from 3-floor dungeons to like 20. I think this is gonna be like 20-floor dungeon. But imagine being a kid, you know, getting this on your, you know, on your advance, right? And it's like, actually no, actually yeah, originally this was on advance, but like, imagine getting this on DS, right? You're a kid, and you are playing a Pokémon game. Oh shit. Wow, we came quite a ways into the forest. Yeah, I know, right, Ember? I wonder if Metapod is ahead. Hold it right there. Hehe, you know what's going to get Metapod first? We are. So, for you to go ahead, well, we can't let that happen. What? Hey, Gengar, why do you always mess with us? Oh, did we tell you? Our aim is world domination. Caterpie's mama will give us generous reward. And Caterpie will join us too. That brings us closer to our goal. Hehe, and for that, your load is in the way. So sorry to say, but your party's over right here and right now. Say goodbye, Ember. Oh shit, we're actually fighting. Okay, this is a little unexpected, actually. How did I even do damage to your ghost? Oh shit, I didn't get my shit replenished. That's mean. Yo, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's annoying. Oof. God, that's a lot of XP though. Yep, we need an Oran Berry right now. Thankfully we have a lot of them. Oh, can I not do any damage to this son of a bitch? Oh, you know, maybe I can actually. Ow, 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 ow. You'll pay for this, don't you forget it. Okay. I guess that's a story. No one should hold us back now. Let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's get you home. Caterpie was worried about you. Yay! I was scared, so I kept my shell hardened and waited and waited. Thank you. Well, that was a story, I guess. This is great. Welcome back, Metapod. Thank you, Caterpie. And thank you, Ember and Finn. But I don't have any money. Oh, no. We don't need a reward. We're happy to see that Metapod is back, safe and sound. Oh, cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up. That would be great. Chase that dream. I have an idea. Finn, we should do something with this place. We should make a proper rescue team base here. Something impressive. That's cool. Rescue team base is cool. Oh my god, Caterpie, please. I want to work here when I grow up. Me too, me too. Haha, that's what we would do. Let's work hard and build our own rescue team base. But we already have one, no? Finn and Ember, thank you again. Okay, bye. Be careful going home. Don't get killed by Gengar on the way. He will eat your souls. Well, we ended up working for free, but that was the right thing to do. It's okay, I can get money different ways. And we got to show Gengar's team a thing or two, so it's all good. That was a tiring day. Let's do some more good tomorrow, see you. Wow, that was easy. Long dungeon though. The next morning. There's Ember. Finn, good morning. Let's do good again today. Hello? Huh? Who could that be? Huh? Chomplov. Is Rescue Team Venture here? That's right. Wait, aren't you? Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not. Yeah, it's the thing we saw before. Just watch the previous video to see that one. I remember now. Jumpla, we saw you in Pokémon Square. He was Shiftry agreeing to take on your rescue job. Yes, but Shiftry, he hasn't come back from the rescue mission. Are you serious? Our friend Jumplove got wedged between some rocks. We Jumplove can go anywhere if we can catch a wind, but even though the skies are filled with thunderclouds, for some odd reason the winds aren't blown. Not even a breeze? That is strange. Shiftry's leafy fans can whip out powerful winds. We thought Shiftry's wind would be able to dislodge our friend, but Shiftry hasn't returned? It doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. That is strange. Oh, that's the spirit, Finn. Your expression tells me you're ready. Okay then, we'll go after them. Really? Thank you. Hey, Lucky. Welcome. You miss me annihilating Gengar. Coffee. No problem, you can count on us. Let's go, Finn. My friend is stuck in a place called Silent Chasm. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. It's like Silent Hill. Oh my god, it's a reverse Silent Hill. It's if this would be called Loud Chasm, then it's literally the reverse of Silent Hill. I hate to burden you, but you're our only hope. Help us, Obi-Wan, you're our only hope. We heard. Shifter hasn't returned. I wonder, did Shifter maybe just run off? Why would he run off? I'm afraid Shifter's team is always about the money. They went out of that rescue only because Alakazam told them to. I don't think they were very enthusiastic about it. But yeah, how are things on your end, Ember? I mean, like you, Ember, not in-game Ember. We know how Ember in the game is feeling. Na 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 na. Time to store more shit. Went home because I was feeling ill. Oh no. I'm sorry. Do you have like some medicine or anything that you can like take at home to like fix yourself? For lack of better words. Okay, everything but one oranberry. You should probably rest, by the way. Like, fuck my stream, man. Just go rest. You need to chill out, man. I forgot I don't have any money and felicities. Oh, Snubble. Did you know that you get a reward if you complete the rescue job? Some Pokemon run rescue teams because they want the rewards. I mean, yeah, like the Shift Tree and others. This is resting for me. I'm in a comfortable chair, de-stressing. Okay. Yeah, you know you're so much better than... You know you're so better than I know you, so... Oh hey, it's Caterpie and Metapod. I can play with Metapod again. Thank you. Finn and Ember, thank you. Hey there, Wishcas. It's good to see youngsters back. I heard you saved them. Getting through the dungeon must have been very taxing on you. I'm also grateful for what you've done, thank you. Incidentally, I have heard of a particularly challenging dungeon somewhere in our world. It starts your level at 1, clears all of your gained stats, and empties your toolbox at the start. In other words, it forces one to enter in a completely clean state. It has never been conquered by any rescue team. It has earned its title as the ultimate dungeon! Drinking some fluids, it's chill, sweating, and some nausea. Yeah, definitely... Definitely to take care of yourself and, you know... Go on ambulance if it gets worse. Perhaps your team will take that challenge one day. Probably not. That doesn't seem like fun. Oh yeah, by the way, what are you selling? Nothing useful. Hey, Fentaru, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. If sick, yeah, rest. Guess that could work. Yeah, I mean, resting is kind of all you can really do. Our human bodies are too weak. Weak, inefficient. Made out of 100% not metal. Don't mind me. Just doing a little, save. Alright, let's go to Silent Hill, everyone. Silent Reverse Hill. Wow, this cliff is steep. Your friend Jumplove is lost in this canyon. Yes, I'm sorry to ask, but please help. It will be fine. Let's go, Finn. Wait. Yes? What is it? There's something I forgot to mention. This canyon is known as a silent chasm, but it's reported that an amazing monster sleeps here. But monster? Yes, but it's only folklore. It's also true that the shifter hasn't returned. I just thought I should let you know. Okay. Well, sadly true. A simple wrong piece of food and we're done. Liking the music. Yeah, which is kind of sad because the music in this is a little... not as good quality as Explorer's music. And I don't mean that the music is bad, I mean it literally is less quality. Oh, my stomach, it hurts. Oh, what's wrong? It's my stomach, it's suddenly cramped up. Ow, ow, ow. I think my breakfast was spoiled or something. Say, Finn, you're feeling sick too, aren't you? Finn, your stomach hurts too, doesn't it? I'm perfectly fine, man. Huh? What's the matter, Finn? I need you to back me. If you're my partner, you need to read my cues better. What the fuck? Why this sudden outburst, Ember? Don't you have a stomachache? Huh? Yes. Ow, ow, ow. I guess the cramping settled down. I love how Ember in real life is currently dealing with some kind of sickness. And here we have Ember in the game pretending to be sick. So anyway, you said there may be a monster. What is it like? I don't know very much at all. It is just an old folktale. I wouldn't know if it existed or not. Okay. Well, did I just foreshadow? And less quality are the other games better in music? What do you mean? I don't understand that question. That is a strange question. Okay, well, it can be helped. Let's just hope that monster doesn't exist. My friend Jumplove should be around floor 10. Please take care. Okay, gotcha. Let's get going, Finn. Now he's a hero. Alright, let's see what kind of Pokemon. You mentioned something about music quality, or did I just confuse myself? So no, yeah, I was talking about how the music quality in this game is kind of low. It's like Omega. I cannot come. I cannot figure out the word, but it's basically like it was very obviously done so that it would be smaller, and because of that, the quality is kind of low. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna be utilizing those gravel rocks a lot here. A gold gummy. I'm gonna eat this one. Status checker, okay. I mean, that would have been better on Charmander. Weedle? Oh my god, twice? Seriously? Oh no. The terrain in this dungeon sucks. Okay, so we need to get to like floor 8. Of course they're quick attack, why wouldn't you? Oh my god. I miss Explorers of Sky. I miss being able to like properly grind XP and stats and shit. Oh my god. I hate these. Oh, I hate you so much. Let's see if he's gonna miss even once. Oh no, he's actually never gonna miss. Because, you know, it's like Pokemon Black, you know. I bet the fucking RNG is stacked against the player in this game as well. Because, you know, obviously the Pokemon Company loves doing that. There we go. Ah, so it's just a shitty Pokemon, okay. Good to know. Oh man, this is bad combo. I do have to say I'm missing Explorers of Sky a lot. Like, so far the story is barely there. It's like, the reason why I like Explorers was one, you know, the gameplay was fitting me because I like roguelike games. This is kind of like a roguelike game. It's like a soft roguelike game, right? And, I really like the story. You know, the story in Explorers was so fucking good. But so far the gameplay here is, like, it's similar, right, obviously. But it's not as good, because the UI is much clunkier. And a lot of the mechanics are kinda not there yet. Oh, for fuck's sake, the demons are here. No Charmander, why are you retarded? Charmander! Well, Charmander, it's on you now. Ah yes, I will use Fire Move against fucking Water-type Pokemon. That's smart. Charmander! Oh my god, finally we have a gummy that is for one of us. But I get a feeling Finn might knock themselves out with the random chasing of enemies. Huh? Ember, I mean, wrong person. Even after you said Ember, I still don't understand what you mean by... What? Are you okay, Fantaro? You seem to be a little confused with words today. Speaking of being confused with words, Ember, here you go. Maybe this is gonna give him something useful? Nope! The Charmander, he seems to run randomly to attack people. Oh, now, see, when you actually use your words correctly, it's easier to understand, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's because the AI in these games is really bad. I honestly wish I could make a choice of just going into this dungeon solo. I completely wish you could go into this dungeon solo. Because, like, I would like to have the partner there for the, like, the story aspect. But the partner 9 times out of 10 makes everything harder. And not in a, like, cool way, but in the shittiest way possible. Like, here I could go on water, right? And, like, basically cross these maps much faster. But I can't. Wanna know why? because I can't, because Charmander cannot follow me. I wish I could, like, share the ability to go on water together with him. And he would share, like, his ability to go on lava, I assume. He has that. Wow. Well, that was a meme. That entire area was just a massive dead end. Ah yeah, Spinarak. Remember Spinaraks? But this is good, I'm unlocking new dungeons, so when I'm, you know, grinding off screen, it's gonna be much easier for me. Oh god, where's the exit? Have you seen the exit? Seriously, where the fuck is the exit? Where the f... Okay, here. Okay, so the dude is supposed to be like here? Based on what they said? Oh, crit and super effective, nice. I don't like the game, that the game doesn't replenish your PP for boss fights. That's really shit. That means if you don't have the thing, you're just fucked. Charmander is good as a walk-in, watch. No, he didn't! Wow, Charmander did not do a stupid. But yeah, we did find Jumpluff. Jumpluff supposedly is somewhere here. You seem impressed. Impressed with what? What are you talking about? for fuck's sake. Charmander not being stupid. Yeah, I mean, again, the AI in these games is fucking tragic. Alright, snipe you. Wow, Ember, you even used the correct move. I'm proud of you. Holy shit. At least Charmander doesn't run away. Yeah. Wish the Pokéroll version of Runaway was here. But yeah, where the fuck is the Pokemon we are supposed to save? Whatever his name is. I'm gonna like save state before we enter here, just to see if like if the game just shit itself. Yeah, it shit itself. Alright, so let's think about this. Where could he be? Honestly, don't know. This is bad. You know, this is why Explorers of Sky never did a quest like this, where you have to like find someone inside a dungeon for the main story. Cause this doesn't work very well. This is really bad. This is actually the worst thing. Also, if honest, I don't talk much, simply due to how confusing... Are you... Okay, I need to have a question. Where are you from, Fentaru? I don't think I ever asked. You said you were lacking a way to grind. You could keep going to the top. Wait, you're from the USA and your grammar is this bad? I'm sorry. But what the fuck? Well, you see, I need to find the fucking Pokémon. That's the problem. Oh my god. I've been in every room. Where the fuck is that Pokémon I'm supposed to find? The dude said it's somewhere on B8. What a stupid fucking quest. Man. Oh, man. Again, every bad experience with this game is reverse good experience for Explorers of Sky. Because then it makes you realize, oh yeah, Explorers of Sky fixed all of this shit. And like, don't get me wrong, Explorers of Sky definitely had some problems, you know, especially that one fucking unknown dungeon. Fuck that dungeon. But like, it definitely didn't have this as a problem. Wow, I cannot believe that we are having the unknown bullshit this early in the game. Well, okay, it's not that bad, you know. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. It could be worse. But no, I shouldn't be thinking it could be worse. I should be thinking it should be better. That's a literally reverse mentality I should be having about this. Yo, did the game just lie to me? About where to do this? Or am I just somehow like missing him every single time? What's the name of this? Oh, it doesn't... Oh, okay. I need to look this up. Yeah, they specifically said B8. Pokémon Blue Rescue Silent Cousin. Oh, of course the wiki doesn't say anything. God, I hate how fucking useless is this wiki. I need to go to Celebi because the Bulbapedia is just absolutely tragic. Oh my god. Okay, so you know how they say, oh yeah, get to B8? Yeah, the game is lying to you! The game actually lied to you! Wow, good game. 10 out of 10. So if you are, you know, listening to the game is a lying scumbag. Piece of shit lying scumbag. Okay, I am getting very close to dropping this because, like, I can handle a lot, but a game straight up lying to my face, yo, that's shit. That's a little too far. Not with this gameplay. Not when the gameplay is this terrible. Not when the story is this terrible. Like, holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Yes, lower my accuracy, which, you know, when I lower someone's accuracy, their accuracy is unaffected, but my accuracy is fucked. There's Jumpluff. We came for you, are you alright? You can probably hear it in my voice that I'm kinda getting done. Apparently that shit was fixed in the remake, by the way. In the remake, they fixed the name of the floor. But in this one, they just didn't care. Yes, I'm fine, but great, your friend is waiting for you. Shiftry is in the back. Huh? Shiftry? Let's go. Listen, are you okay? Snap out of it. Yeah, it literally, I was stuck on that one floor. For ages. I ran out of PP for most of my moves, you know. It was burning my extremely limited resources, right? And for what? Because the game lied to me. Because someone, you know, switched 8 for 10. And just didn't bother to fix it. So fucking lazy. You know, I do have to say, if this was my first Mystery Dungeon game, I would probably not be a fan. I'm glad that my first Mystery Dungeon was Explorers of Sky. Get away from here. Get away. And everything went black. A bird. Huh? So, we've been playing for a couple hours, right? You know, like, basically, if I wasn't grinding, we were playing for... I don't know, man. Like, 2 hours? 3 hours? Right? And the game just threw Zapdos at us. You know? I'm starting to feel like this game is not very good. If I'm gonna be fighting him. If this is just a cutscene that is showing me the final boss of the game... then, you know, that's okay. But if we are actually gonna be fighting this thing, then this is bad. This is, like, very terrible design. Embodiment of lightning. Wait, we are actually fighting Zapdos? You wish to then scale Mount Thunder. No, we are not fighting, he left. What are you talking about, Lucky? Also, we are just dealing with Zapdos this early on in the game? Really? That's like halfway through the story kind of shit. The fuck is going on with this game? Like, remember how in Gen 1, you know, we were fighting Zapdos like at the end of the game? Shifter is in trouble, blah blah blah. Yeah, Zapdos is like endgame, you know, like in actual Mystery Dungeon lore, Zapdos is like one of the legendary birds, and it's like one of the most powerful beings that, you know, if defeated, would essentially turn the world into like this unbalanced, chaotic mess. But this game is part of the lore. Well, you see, the problem is that future games, the manga, and even the anime have essentially, you know, they fixed this. This makes no sense. To Zapdos. Oh no. Looks at the cover. Oh! These 3 Pokémon have like evil eyes and they are trying to kill me. I wonder if I should trust Alakazam. Zapdos. It's one of the legendary bird Pokémon. I heard it had been sleeping for a long time. So Shifter woke it up? No. Shifter's winds were only the trigger. To begin with, the absence of winds there was unnatural. It must have been caused by the rash of natural disasters recently. Zapdos is enraged from having awoken from its sleep. Shifter must be saved. Zapdos won't be easy. Its electric attacks are wicked nasty. I know that. We will need to be cautious. We'll go help Shiftry. What? That is dangerous. Zapdos is powerful. It will be too much for your skill level. Hey, we are level 15 or something. Come on. I think it's time to do the ow 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 my stomach. I don't wanna fight fucking Zapdos. No problem. Finn always does this act. You are the one who taught me this act! It's always a fake stomach ache. It bugs me a little. I hate Ember. I actually hate my partner in this game. What the fuck? So first he pulls that shit on me. Then he calls me out for not doing the same thing. And then when I do the thing, he calls me out? You son of a bitch. You are the fakest, most vain piece of shit I have ever seen. Holy guacamole. And I thought the Totodile in the fucking manga is vain. Look at you, Mr. Weird Lizard Face. We're rescue team 2. We want to help Shiftry. Fine. I see that you have courage. Yes. Our 2 teams should make our way separately to Mount Thunder. We will go when we have geared up for battle. Knowing how strong our opponent is, we have no choice but to be cautious. We should make our way... yeah. Objective is to rescue Shiftry. Let us find success. Hey guys, is the story gonna get good? I'm actually heavily disappointed. Like, I couldn't believe it. I actually curbed... I curbed my expectations, right? I lowered them, right? Because I knew that this is not gonna be as good as Explorers, right? But it's actually, like, kinda hitting some kind of bottom that I didn't know I had. You wanna save your adventure? Yes. The next morning... well, even if I say yes, you're probably not gonna believe me anyways. Well, it's because, like... ah, man. Can I see... I wish you would tell me how long I've been playing. Explorers of Sky did that. But this one apparently doesn't. Okay, let me think. The previous stream was at 3 hours. This is 1 hour. And then I did like 2 hours. So I did like 6 hours of playthrough, right? And like, that's a lot of hours. Okay, we should be heading to Mount Thunder. Okay. Nothing? Man, I was getting Pelipper's like every day before. Like, trust me, I don't want to hate the game. It's just kinda heavily disappointing right now. Okay, what about you? Shocking news, I get it. It's a pun. It's a pun because Zapdos did it. Caterpie. Oh. If only we could be all as free as you, Caterpie. Oh, Wishcus doesn't actually say anything? No, 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 I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No, Wishcus, please. Okay. Run away from Wishcus. It's like when I was playing XCOM and one of my dudes got panicked when he had like he basically dropped a primed grenade underneath him in a group of soldiers. And like I remember this happened like 2 years ago when I was streaming XCOM, and I completely without thinking, you know, I was just like, everyone step away from him! Everyone step away from him! I'm actually kind of looking forward to tomorrow doing some XCOM. Hopefully nothing's gonna, like, go into that, you know, like, hopefully I'm gonna be able to actually do it. Because lately it has been kind of difficult to do XCOM streams, you know, like, Thursday has been kind of fucking cursed. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's any missions I can take. Because we unlock a lot of dungeons. Ah, yes, deliver yellow gummy. Yes, I'm totally gonna do that, buddy. I'm totally gonna get rid of... Actually, gummies are not that important in this game. So maybe I actually could. Can I buy gummies, by the way? Wow, Kekalians. Your shop definitely improved in the second game. Alright. So what missions do I have? Oh god, I have them spread out everywhere, that's cancer. Alright, I'm gonna do these ones, just so I get rid of them. I have Oranberry, yeah. I need to get rid of these, like, low-level missions. Oh god, Beedrill. Like, I'm really hoping that the story is gonna get better. Like, again, I don't wanna hate this. I really do not wanna hate this. Also, Ember just leveled by me killing, like, a level 1 monster. Like, believe it or not, I don't wanna hate it. I wanna love it. I wanna cherish it. I wanna put it inside my heart. The game really is very primitive. Yeah, I can see that. Oh my god. I love how the dungeon is this simple and I still managed to get myself lost. This game is never going to get Explorer's level, it really does have its moments though. See, I'm not expecting Explorer's level, I'm expecting effort though. That's all I want. Just a little bit of effort. I'm not really seeing effort right now, is the problem. I know people told me that the game is really short. Which is like, ugh. Like, imagine Explorers not being like a 200-hour experience. I'm feeling like there's like some kind of weird alternative reality, right? And in this weird alternative reality, Explorers was the first game, and it was like 20 hours long. Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine somehow trying to tell that story in like 20 hours? There's the Oranberry. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Give me a second. Okay. See, I miss the music though. You know, like I miss that so much. Oh fuck yeah. Thank you, Oreo. You gave me a fucking reviver seed. A person band. I didn't even know there was a post-endgame arc until I was otherwise. I spoiled myself on it because I really don't want to go back to this game, especially because even in Explorers the endgame can be a bit much. A little bit. The fucking Aegis cave or whatever it's called. God, fuck that dungeon. I also know there's that one dungeon where you can find the Arceus statue at the end of it. In Explorers. I honestly didn't wanna bother with that one. I'll be completely honest. So yeah, I have my doggo here. I need to pet her. I love you guys, but like, when my doggo is here, she takes priority. Oh, she's gonna be here with us. Alright, so we have a guest. It's Bara. It's my dog. Say hi to the internet, Bara. No? Okay. No, she's feeling shy. No, stop giving me tiny woods quests. Important moving tips. Oh. The secrets of the gummy. Throw them at your friends? Huh? Okay. I don't want to use these quests. I want to use different ones. Stop giving me these like extremely low-level quest game. Please tell me there's different ones here. No! Why is this bulletin board so useless? It like never has anything. Na 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 na. Oh, yo! I believe we have some items, maybe. Yeah, I have some items. Ah yes, into the void that is this storage system, where you can only pull out one item at a time. It is actually, like, actual work to pull out items from that thing. I mean, I can take these. Hoot Hoot! Oh no! I wonder if this Hoot Hoot is gonna be Zorua. Yo, this music, let's go! Good music. Because the way it shows a little better. Yeah, I like how it stockpiles, you know, like holy shit, like halfway this storage system is better than in Explorers. But then they fucked it by, you know, you having to do it one by one. If one mistake is all it took to ruin the entire system. Go away, Ashley. Or Meowsly, I should say. Na 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 na. Okay, 3 and 5. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, Sleepy Puchena looks really cute. Oh god, I'm really looking forward to you guys meeting a certain character in Sunstruck campaign. It may or may not be a Puchena, which is kinda why I'm excited. I don't know why, I just like, I like Zigzagoon, I like Puchena, I like Rattatas. I like all of these like, Pokemon that like nobody likes. Wow, whoa, Oreo. You're screaming at me, man. What happened, my dude? You wanna talk about it? You wanna talk about it? Puchena is fine. I know, right? And Mightyena is amazing. Do you like Ferret? Yeah, I like Ferret. Not as much as one of my friends who maybe likes Ferret a little too much. But it's okay, I judge only a little. I judge only a little. I also today played a little bit of Pokemon Black. I was doing a little bit of grinding because in that game, you know, but here, actually I'm not even sure, maybe here I need to grind as well, but in Black I definitely need to grind. There's no other way about it. You need to grind in Pokemon Black. You cannot play that game without grinding. Or maybe you can, but you need to use like some serious trickery. And I also, for a little bit, switched to Soul Silver. Like the actual physical version of Soul Silver. And it is a lot of fun. You know, Soul Silver is potentially the best Pokemon game ever made. At least, in my honest opinion. I'm trying not to play too much of Soul Silver because I am planning to eventually... I'm probably gonna stream it after Black. Like, very, very high likelihood at this point. And if I'm gonna stream it, you know, in a not Nuzlocke way, I'm gonna pick Chikorita. Because you see, that's gonna be much more casual. In a Nuzlocke, I would never pick Chikorita because that you basically you are picking, you are trying to kill yourself, you know, when you do that. But in a more casual run, I think we have Elekid already. Yo, just to be sure. Here we go. Join us, Elekid. Anyone has a name for Elekid? Anyone has a funny name for Elekid? So I have no idea why I'm tired. I mean, my only real knowledge of Pokemon is back from Red, Blue, and Yellow. Haven't played anything since, so I have to look up a lot. Meaning I'm learning as a watch and got nothing. Dang it. Hey, that's okay, man. I have not played. Like I'm only now, you know, familiarizing myself with like Platinum and, you know, Black and, you know, stuff like that. Prong? Let's go. I'm vibing with that. I don't know why, but I like it. Prong, you are with us now. Ba 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 ba. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, I have no idea why I'm tired. I'm even drinking coffee and shit. And I got sleep today. Like, I'm sorry, what did he say? His level of message was something weird. Like, accidentally skipped through it. Ooh, power band. That's useful. White gummy, that's useful. That's not very useful. I don't like the fact that you have to constantly keep going to different areas in order to build a team. That is not something that I'm vibing with too much. Man, this kind of reminds me of my first job. When I had my first job, it was basically I was working for Uncle, and I was helping him, you know, basically at this like building site, right? And I was having a coworker who was a dude from a different class in my school, right? And we were like basically working together, right? And he would wake me up in the morning on Saturday because that was when we were working. And every day, you know, like every Saturday morning, he would show up and he would like climb through the window into my room and it would be like, Finn, wake up, it's time to go. This is a weird, like, unlocked memory, Jesus. The ultimate dungeon. Oh, here we go. Suppose it is considered the test of not power but of intelligence and wits. Ah, so not for me. Hashtag not for me. Whee! Alright. They can focus on different stats. Huh? What? Oh, Revival Seed. We can buy a Revival Seed, boys. Na 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 na. I'm vibing with the music, if nothing else. I'm gonna stockpile all of the Reviver Seeds so that, you know, if shit hits the fan, we can just fill our inventory with Reviver Seeds. And win that way. Wow, bulletin board is fucking useless. Why I like this bulletin board? I trusted you, bulletin board, and you betrayed me. Everyone betrayed me. Look at this. Look at this. You know how in Explorers of Sky you could have like, you know, 4 quests for 1 dungeon and make it really efficient? Well, in this game, the game is like, yeah, fuck you. And like every single one of these is a fucking escort quest. I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Why are the quests so much worse in this game than in Explorers? I cannot believe I complained about the quest in Explorers. I didn't know. I had no idea how nice that was. It was nice and beautiful. It was like it was like cuddly and shit. Compared to the fucking quest disposition in this game. I just didn't know. By the way, after this, you know, like once we are eventually done with this game, I'm gonna be looking into Sky Temple, and I'm gonna be asking Oreo how to randomize the Explorers, and we are gonna be doing Explorers randomized, and that's gonna be real crazy, boys. Like, I have been watching randomized runs for Explorers for a while, and they get mental. Like, they get absolutely insane. Like, people have, like, XCOM-style war stories of their randomized runs. I was watching the Jaden Animations run. I didn't watch that one. Is there, like, a thing with Jaden? Is there, like, some drama happening right now with Jaden Animations? I hope I'm not opening some kind of powder keg. No, not particularly. Oh, okay. I thought there was like some kind of drama with that. But to be honest, there's like internet drama happening with everything these days. Like, for instance, people are opening up some kind of bullshit that Total Biscuit said, like, you know, to a friend at one point about like his channel and his wife. Oh no, we already have your Ratata, no. And like people are trying to like you know, after Total Biscuit has died, you know, people are trying to fucking cancel him like in memoriam, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Let him rest. Let him rest. He's done enough. It's alright. Even if what he said was right, you know, like if like what I've seen is something he actually did say, I honestly think, you know, that's just his thing, you know, like that was like a private conversation. I don't know. I feel like people are being very unreasonable these days. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but I feel like the anonymity on the internet is making it very easy for people to be assholes. Because there's like no consequences to like anything. She got a Leafian as a character and I'm jealous. With Deoxys as her partner. What is this? Chilling adventure? You People are very uncharitable with what people actually... Yeah, I know, right? There's also like a lot of people who overreact. Like, let's say I like say something, right? So like maybe I like say like I don't like this game, or I don't like whatever you are doing, right? And like a lot of people these days take it as a personal attack, right? You know, like a lot of stuff that is definitely not a personal attack, people just like take it as a personal attack on their honor and shit. Yeah, people so... Well, to be honest, that's because a lot of times there's no context. Especially in the age of Twitter, it's like impossible to like add context. Because, you know, good luck, you know, putting context to your message. When your message can have only 200 like things in it. Social media is a plague. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'm actually like, social media has done good things for me, right? It allowed me to meet wonderful people, but it has also done absolutely terrible things. What do you mean switch? Just give it... Okay, I guess I need to do it in a really silly way. I need to take this orangeberry, give it to Ember. Oh, he already has an item. Okay. Let's give it to me then. There we go. Yo, PG. Thank you! Teleports away. Refuses to say anything. Oh my god, look at the sheer amount of items that the game is throwing at me now. There's like no way I would be able to carry all of this. It's like when you play Diablo and you kill the boss, and they just like puke out millions of gear. Most of which is useless, by the way. Wow, thanks for the rocks. Oh! Reviver Seed, cheers! Cannot complain if you give me a Reviver Seed. Also, we had like fast shooting through these missions. Like, the missions were kind of a journey in Explorers, but here it's like rapid fire, just yeah, go, 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 yeah. Yo, Pelipper, more hints and shit. I'm always gonna have these ones, aren't I? New types of machines? The game is named to be Solar Cave. Let me guess. The bulletin board doesn't have anything on it because this game hates you. Oh shit, it does. I am surprised. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so surprised. In a good way. Holy shit. Fucking, there's like some weird like fucking drugs that were just implanted into my brain. I was just so fucking not happy with how this is going. And then everything went amazing for a moment. The monkey brain was activated. Yo, how do you level up ranks in this game, Lucky? Oh, Ember, oh, sorry. Because I feel like I keep getting points, but they are not... Like, it feels like they are going up instead of down? It's really too slow. Oh, okay. Oh, escort quest, everyone. Oh boy, I love escort quests. Okay, straightforward. Oh, I'm pretty sure that this dungeon was in Spirit. You know, Explorer Spirit. Also, my character has missed twice now in a row. God, I love that RNG, eh? Oh god, I watched this really stupid video. Okay, so I watched a omega stupid video, like absolutely beyond stupid. It was basically like a dude took like really famous music videos, and he removed the music and he just left like what people were like saying and the noises of their feet and such, right? It was so bad, but so fun. I don't know why, you know, it's absolutely beyond tragically stupid. But for some reason, my stupid monkey brain was like, ooga ooga, this is funny. Look at them. Look at them trying to make noises, pretending they are singing. I legit have no idea what's wrong with my brain. I might just be stupid. And the answer is, I'm not, it's not that I might be stupid, I literally am. Yo, Elekid? Son, you have moves? Show me your moves. Now I'll show you. Zigzagoons. The Ziggies. Get fucked. We got a white gummy, yay! I just realized I can just throw it at him. Ah, there is a better way to do it. It's just kind of jank. Status checker. Okay. There is a better way to do it, guys. And I could have been doing it this whole time, but I wasn't because I'm stupid. Why are you guys watching me? Why is anyone watching me? Guys, it's good. To be honest, barely anyone watches me, you know. That's the double joke right there. But the triple joke is I don't know why anyone, like, why the people who do actually watch me, why would they watch me? Oh god, we are getting into like layers within layers now of that joke. It's not even a joke anymore. It's just a darkness of reality. Shoot the ball toy that you put inside your balls. Also remember, pee is stored inside the balls. Brain! Have you beat the fingusa due to quirks? So while watching you, I found you through DJ. Oh! Say hi to DJ when you can. You're fun, yeah. No, you are fun. Water gun this bitch. Yeah! Now it's wet rock. I would totally make rock wet. Okay, I'm really sorry. Oh my fucking god. Plays a game for kids. Starts making jokes about rock and being wet. The fuck is this? Is this alien? That was a sectoid. That was a, no, that was a muton from XCOM. What the fuck? I just killed muton from XCOM. I hope he had a plasma cannon so I can start researching that shit. So I can start building plasma defenses in my base. I was about to go... What was that? Hitmontop? I don't know. Can't be a muton. You actually hit it with a physical attack. Good point. Yeah, you can tell that my brain is kind of like activated on freaking XCOM. Also, speaking of which, tomorrow in the morning when I'm gonna wake up, a lot of people are gonna be doing their Pokémon intro sessions. It's gonna be a little spicy. Like, I know that I have a date with Aries at 6 AM my time. I know Striker said that he's gonna be here tomorrow. I think Mono said he's gonna be here tomorrow, so I might actually do all of them in one day. That would be kind of fucking interesting. Fuck. I'm getting hungry. Well, I definitely am not getting hungry in real life, you know, like, I had a really delicious stew. It was, like, delicious and stuff, man. And the best part, I didn't cook it. See, food always tastes a little better when it's not you who's cooking it. You know, like, when someone else cooks it and it's good, it just feels good. I ate shortly before I got sick. Well, then you probably know exactly why you got sick, actually. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, twice? Oh, this RNG, man. That's XCOM RNG right there. Oh, and we got no apples, so if I didn't bring apples, we would be fucked now. Oh look, Mount Steel. Yeah, I always bring 2 apples. Exactly because I know the game will fuck me. Yo, you just gave me an entire fucking friend area? Son. That just saved me like 2,000 fucking pocket cash. We are rich. Rich. We are rich. I'm really looking forward to doing stuff with Oreo tonight. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be watching Pokémon. Very likely. We're in Johto right now. That means I'm gonna be dead before we get to, like... You know, something that I have not actually seen. Numerous reports. Oh. Oh no, Trebs. Trebs are canon now. I watch up to Sinnoh, then just kind of stop. Well, all I'm gonna say is, so I was watching the show. Actually, yeah, I think I was watching it like around the time when Platinum started. That's kind of why I know who Cynthia was, you know, before I even saw her in the game. I kind of stopped, and then I returned when I returned to Pokemon with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I do have to say the anime was never the same. You know, like, I don't know when, but something broke in the anime, and Ash was really not fun and such. I don't know what happened in X and Y, but it broke Ash. It turned him into someone who's not him. I have 42 apples, my god. Well, I need a recycling plant right now. But yeah, I have seen what is there of the new show. And I find the new show really good. You know, the new show is a lot of fun. I like Rico. I like the people who are in that flying machine. I forgot the name of. I think it's called like Zephyr or something. You know, like I like a lot of it. A lot of it is really good. I like the fact that Rico actually trains her Pokemon, which is something Ash barely did in the anime. Which, like, can you imagine actually doing that? You know, like, can you imagine playing a game of Pokemon and like not training your Pokemon whatsoever? Okay, we need to deliver Oranberry. I have 44 Oranberries. I need a recycling plant from Explorers right now. Like, my god, I need that very badly. Man, I'm really missing Explorers of Spirit. Explorers of Spirit was so fucking good. It was difficult a little bit, you know. It was a little bit frustrating, but it was like difficult in a good way. You know, it was difficult in like, you know, you need to play well kind of way. Ash mostly relies on his bird or the elemental starters. Anything else he catches usually just disappears. And Ash uses Pikachu a lot. Well, I mean, in Gen 1 and 2, he was using, for instance, his Taurus a lot. He was also using his Mach a lot. It's just eventually he just kind of stops. Like, I remember, like, actually really liking Mach because of Mach episodes. He would also use his Snorlax a lot. Now, later on in the show, he does actually use, like, different Pokemon, especially his Lucario. Oh, in a weird way, he kind of uses Lucario much more than he uses, like, even Pikachu and such. He gets better about it in later seasons when he gets real. Yeah, I was about to mention that. I mean, he literally has an entire movie about it, like his journey with Lucario and everything. Also, no, yeah. Seriously, like he does actually get better, and I do have to say, me watching the final battle that he had, you know, the final, basically the gym, not gym, the stadium stuff. Oh shit, Oreo! Yes! Join us, Oreo! You, my friend. Oreo. Now we have to keep Oreo alive. Priority number 1 is to keep Oreo alive. Even though Oreo kinda looks fucking horrible in this. Oh god. Like, Oreo looks jank. Oreo looks like someone has kicked him in the face too many times. That is a face that only a mother can love. But yeah, I'm really excited for the sessions. I'm always like looking forward to sessions. I'm also nervous about the sessions, obviously. Yo, Blaze! Welcome! You're here a little bit late. We've been going for 2 hours now. And she also had Lick and Rock at one point, and he used a lot, I think. Yeah, actually, you're right. How have you been, Blaze? My dude. No, Elekid, we already have an Elekid, fuck off. Ghostwire Tokyo, how is that game? I'm not like super interested in it, but I will gladly hear what you think about it. Well, I'm a water type that is also half ground, no? So I should make it a little easier, no? H&Ms. In my country, there's like a thing, but if your nose itches, that means you're gonna get punched. I really hope no one is gonna show up out of nowhere in the middle of the night and punches me in the fucking face. I'm not into that. Oh, Teddy also looks so weird in this. God, all of these sprites are so different. Ah, Charmander. Well, Ember, you murdered it. What? That's odd. Only thing have a nose itch. No, it's just a little saying in my country. Oh man, I'm really missing the do 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 do. I'm honestly missing the music, man. It was so upbeat and so much fun. There we go. More Reviver seats for the Reviver gods. I was about to say that was a good exchange, but then he gave me a fucking reviver seed. Okay, I'm gonna do one more sequence of missions and then we go out to Zapdos. Flap flap! Now I'm curious, of all dungeon games, which had your favorite music? Oh boy. I mean, obviously Explorers. But Super has pretty good, damn good music as well. A lot of it is remixes for previous games. Also DX, you know, the remake of this game has really good music. It basically is like most of this music, but like higher quality, remixed, really well done. IQ. Yeah. This is good, you know, like this is like... You know, this is for people who do not know this crap. If anything, Explorers probably needed a tutorial kind of like that. It's a very fun game, I like the combat and it's really fun just running around side quests and exploring areas, finding all the things. Ah, see, I don't want to get spicy, but you did kind of describe like every open world RPG that came out in the last 10 years. Well, quote-unquote RPG, because RPGs... Yo, developers are calling a lot of games RPGs that are not actually RPGs. You know, these days an RPG means, oh yeah, you get XP, you increase level. You make number go big, ooga booga. On my YouTube channel, I have an entire playthrough of the entirety of Explorers. So you can check that out. The channel is Fingusa. Just look up Fingusa on YouTube and you will find my channel. Tell your friends about— oh shit! Alright, time to sow some crap, boys. It happened. Mama Kangaskhan, I wanna bring all of these things. Na 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 na. Alright, time to sell all of our ammo. Please tell me I have enough to buy one more. Yes. Yes, bring me all of these reviver seeds, daddy. This way we can win against Zapdos with the power of reviver seeds. God, guys, I've been playing for like 6 hours and I have more reviver seeds than I had in the entirety of Explorers of the Spirit. In the entirety of Explorers of the Spirit, right? We had like, maybe like 1-2 pages of reviver seeds. And look at this shit, you know, I'm gonna store these bitches. Right? And watch this. I'm gonna show you how many fucking reviver seeds we already have. Casual 18! 18! We just started the fucking game, essentially. And we already have 18 reviver seeds. We are invincible! Holy shit. Yo, Lucky, is this normal? Is this really how the game wants me to play? Because I will fucking play this way if it wants me to play like this. Okay, Oranberry and Pekkaberry. Do what you gotta do. I shall.
Yes, my master, I will do it. I will kill the younglings.
I guess Zapdos is the one getting zapped today. I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared of Zapdos. I'll be completely fucking honest. Like, if you are not scared of Zapdos, man, you have balls of steel. Because we are fighting Zapdos, and we are like, what level are we? Oh, you know, 17. Just 17? We are gonna be fighting fucking Zapdos. Game is mental. Please stop sending me into this dungeon game, seriously. There's no XP. At least there's some money, I guess. Money is good. I like money. You should send me all your money. Don't do that, by the way. Don't actually do that. I'm not gonna say that the money would not help, but don't do it. I'm some random piece of shit on the internet, you know, save the money for yourself. Buy something for your parents. I need to say this because there are some people who would probably actually do that. This is weird music, I like it. It's like, that's kind of what I mean, you know, like the music is not like terrible, it's just low quality, that's the problem. And by quality, I quite literally mean low quality, not like, you know, the music is bad. Especially in the DX, they like really remastered all of this into like high quality, wavy music. Thank you! Teleports away. Refuses to explain anything, just somehow teleports away. God is dead. The answer is magic, by the way. The answer is always magic. It's magic, I don't have to explain... I don't have to explain anything. Ziggy! Wow. The sheer amount of items. So how do ranks work in this game, Lucky? Because I seem to be getting a lot of points, but I'm not like raising my rank. Is it like story based? Do points not matter? Because I have 305 points. It's weird to it's weird to like make it increments and not like make it like a goal, like a threshold. Oh my fucking god, stop giving me this. Sweet hands. Wow. The key. No! We've been wondering what lies behind the mysterious locked door of the solar cave. There's been breakthrough. Reports indicate door keys are easily found in desert region. What? Why are we getting like stuff for that? Alright, I'm gonna dump. And then we go in. Alright, let's bring a couple reviver seeds. There we go. I'm just gonna check the bulletin board. Maybe there's gonna be something interesting. Oh, there is. There's 3 quests here. Wee. Wee. Yo, do I have a revival seed, buddy? Oh my god, he does. Oh man, I cannot spend that money. I'm out of cash. Completely. Cashless. Cashless society. Alright, so we're gonna do some science here. There we go. Let's go. Let's go fuck up Zapdos. I love how it takes like 1 second to travel all the way across half of the continent. This is the foot of Mount Thunder. I wonder, is Alakazam's team already on their way? Zapdos. It sounds very tough. I'm shaking. I can't be scared now. Our objective is simple, we're rescuing Shiftry. Finn, let's do our best. Writing, everyone! Writing! Also, we know this music from Explorers. Oh! Oh, oh baby! Oh god, everyone has like real powerful buffs and shit here. Alright, this place is scary. Oh, Pidgeotto! I love Pidgeotto. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Remind me, I'm just exploring. Even though we are not explorers in this world. Oh, whoa, TMs? We are starting with those early, I guess. Oh, so you can do that, but I can't. Okay, fuck off. So you can tell that I'm a little, serious about this because I'm not talking very much. This shit... Wow, these rooms are all the same. They're just copy-pasted. The one I lowered accuracy of hits. And the one I didn't do anything to misses. RNG, everyone. I hate the fact that these guys don't even drop a lot of XP. Anyway, how is everyone in chat right now? I'm shitting bricks right now, so that's where I am. Oh dear. Oh, you can... Because it doesn't remember, it actually takes a while now. In this game, the items, you know, the gravel rocks, work literally the same way I thought they would work in Explorers. But in Explorers, they actually work much better. Basically, it sucks, is what I'm trying to say. Bedrill. Oh no, not Fear Attack. I mean, for it to be Furry Attack, it would need more diapers. Nothing. Wow. It's all dead ends, always has been. Man, I'm gonna have to grind more. Oh, fuck off. Just die. Like, you get stuck so much, and if you dare to press A, you know, your character immediately spends his turn doing a useless 10 HP damage attack. Oh no, not you. I hate this Pokemon so much. Fucking Gligar, I hate. Like, there's not a lot of Pokemon that I actually despise, but Gligar is right there. Wow, we are sprinting through these levels now. Okay, we're actually really good against Gligar. That's good, that makes me happy. Yay, Ember's getting some levels. It's not gonna help him though. It's not going to help him. Because Zapdos is just gonna look at us funny and we die. Ampharos is another Pokemon that I really like. I like the design of Ampharos. I don't know how a sheep turns into a kangaroo though. Yeah, the problem is I cannot like turn Ember into a murder machine in this game. Because you cannot use drugs to do that. I know, it makes me sad too. We made it. Oh, it does the Explores the Sky thing. Oh, there's another dungeon. It's a double dungeon. We are already dealing with double dungeons? This early on in the game? Yo, Lucky, if you're in chat, could you tell me how far in the game I am? Because, like, we are dealing with double what? Am I, like, almost done with the game or something? Because there's thunder punching fucking electabuzz. The fuck? You're fairly early in, but you're approaching mid-game. Really? What the fuck? Oh my god, this might actually be done in like a few streams. Ah, fuck me. Ah, fuck. Also, I like this rendition of this music. It's really creepy. I feel like I'm like stepping into a place I'm not supposed to be in. Which is probably what this entire thing is actually trying to do. Yeah, I'm not fucking around. I'm just gonna kill them with gravel rocks. This is like playing World of Tanks. You are playing the fucking artillery piece. Oh good, Ember don't die, man. Long range support fire. There we go, long range support fire, it worked. Oh boy, here we go, boys! It's time to Zapdos. This is the summit. Hey Zapdos, where are you? Imagine! Guys, fucking imagine for a microsecond a tiny ass Charmander and a massive Zapdos, and the tiny ass Charmander literally is trying to like yell at Zapdos and like fucking taunting him. You know, like, I can say many things about Ember, but Ember definitely has fucking cojones out of actual adamantium. We came to rescue Shiftry, come out! Wow. Well, maybe not actually. I warned you, I have no mercy for meddlers. Not scared. You don't frighten me. Hey, Zapdos, really Shiftry. Okay, you have to understand, in the actual Mystery Dungeon lore, right? People, like, most people kind of see the legendary birds as kind of like these, like, awe things, you know, like, there are Pokemon who create poems and, you know, songs and stories and you know, art, you know, pieces of art and shit, right? You know, and the entire thing is literally just the idea of the legendary birds, right? And Ember here, you know, like about to fucking go punch Zapdos in the fucking face is like the most not lore friendly thing I can think of. It's amazing, I love it. You must be determined to utter such words. Because birds are assholes. Then you shall answer. To my great and righteous fury. Yo, this music? This music is Pog.
Yeah!
Yo, this music is Pog as shit. Why am I missing? Fuck off, game. I'm the one forcing him to miss. Wow, that was easy. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Time out. Time out. Time out. I need to talk about this. Okay, you have to understand. The idea of a tiny Charmander and tiny Mudkip. Without the bullshit from Explosive Sky. You know, like, we are not counting Explosive Sky because the protagonists of Explosive Skies are literally insane. Like, on an entirely different level with power levels, right? 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 Now, Zapdos should have like hundreds of HP, right? And should have like, you know, should be discharging us in the fucking face. Should be like increasing his evasion and be like the speed. It should be fucking Sonic the motherfucking Hedgehog, basically, but with wings, right? There's a lot of stuff Zapdos should be doing that he was not doing. I don't know what. This is not my. This hashtag not my Zapdos.
Yow!
But what's going on?
Ow!
You want more? I will take you on. Enough. That's enough fighting. Now calm down, take Shiftry back. You kids, you've impressed me, but things won't be as easy next time. I will go all out next time, so you best be prepared. Until then, you better hone your skills. Bye-bye, Zapdos. Zapdos the boomer, he couldn't be bothered. Look, there's Shiftry. Are you okay? Yeah. Bro was just testing you. Bullshit, he was testing me. He was on the floor and he was on the floor and we were doing the dinosaur. I just noticed, how can you even tell how much HP? You can't. You just have to, you have to pray. You have to pray to gods. I'm glad you're safe. But that was an eye-opener. Try me with that Zapdos. I agree. You're awfully strong for playing Mudkip. I sensed it when we first met. Perhaps you aren't a Pokémon, are you? Wow, how can you tell that? But you're right, Finn isn't a Pokémon. Why are you telling him? Don't tell him, don't confirm. Are you stupid? Actually, wait. At this point, this is the first time a human has traveled into the Mystery Dungeon world, right? So there's not a stigma yet. Oh, this is good. We can like create the, you know, this entire thing, you know, like we can do better. We can do better. We can actually make it so that humans have a good reputation in Mystery Dungeon world. Finn is a human. Why did you fucking tell them? Amber! You stupid fucking Gobite! What? A human? Is that even possible? How can something like that happen? How do you know? How do you know what a human is? This is the first time a human has been in a mystery dungeon. I think. Finn doesn't understand very much either. Finn woke up one morning here as a Pokémon. And doesn't remember anything about being a human. This is the first time, right? The human has never been here before, right? Oh wait. Lombre said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam, could you figure out why Finn became a Pokémon? No, I can determine that. Oh, I thought you would know. However, there is a way for unveiling the truth. Oh, really? How? Make way to the Hill of the Ancients. There you will find a Pokémon that stares into the sun all day. Oh, Zatu? Okay. A Pokémon who is said to see into the future. Zatu is his name. He should shed light on your puzzling friend. Okay, so we should go see Zatu. Finn, let's go! Off to the Hill of the Ancients. We can't waste any time, let's go back quick. Shifter, you too. Let's hurry back. Yeah. I guess we should. Finn, don't just stand there. Don't just stand there, hurry up! Alakazam is going to kill us. Alakazam, I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now. For their sake. The next morning! Just wakes up, defeated Zapdos. Finn, good morning! Yesterday I did some checking around. It turns out that the Hill of the Ancients is apparently in the Great Canyon. We should go there right away, off to the Great Canyon. Huh? What's the matter? All of a sudden plot. What plot? There's no plot. Actually, yes, there's finally a plot after like 6 hours, you know. We remember that we are human. That's an ember. Huh? What? What are these questions? Yeah, why do you try so hard, man? Why? What you need to ask? I'm asking for a friend. It's okay. I wonder what Charmander's feet smell like. Oh god, holy shit, I don't know why I said that. Oh no, my brain is peanuts. So shriveled peanuts. It's for someone else. Feet. It's a fucking explodes the sky breaking my brain. Someone else, come on, what do you think I am? Your friends, aren't we, Finn? I want you to do my best because it's for you, Finn. Why? We don't know each other. There's no like explosive sky, but we like fought together, we bled together, we cried together. We barely know each other, Ember. That's what this is about. So as always, let's try to do our best as Hey, I must say I'm very impressed. Your team is surprisingly courageous. It casts you in a new light. Zatu, I wouldn't know. There's a real Pokemon named that? Yes! I'm glad that Shifter is safe. Finn, your team is fantastic. It's shocking to hear that you beaten Zapdos. Fuck. What was that accent I was giving the other one? Caterpie, hello. Let's play battle. Okay, I use String Shot. Then I use Harden. What a story, Caterpie. How's your sex life? Mystery Dungeon, but written by Tom Ivis. Seeing children at play is what I must enjoy now. Oh, okay.
No.
Hey, Snubble. You know what? The job's on the bulletin board. You can do several rescue... Yeah, I knew that. Oh, you already knew? That's okay then. I'm not taking Tiny Woods missions. Fuck Tiny Woods missions. My brain is melting out of my earshots. Well, we didn't need that many fucking reviver seeds. At least I can go through the menus a little faster in this game. Alright, Pinkeclean, what are you? Useless.
It's all useless.
Oh, you're also useless. What happened to you guys? Bad day with wares? I would just say the UI, like, vanishing and reappearing at the bottom of the screen is actually legitimately giving me, like, brain aneurysm. No, brain analism.
Analism.
Like, I feel like I'm gonna start getting, like, foam out of my mouth. I'm going to go lay down, but still watch on my phone, so BRB. Roger, roger. You take care of yourself. Don't die. It is important not to die. If you die, then you will die. And then, you will not be alive. You will be dead. Finn, what the fuck is wrong with you today? I need to get some kind of like long-range water type attack. The one I have right now is a... Oh my god, Puchiena! Okay, I need a name for Puchiena, everyone. I love Puchiena. So guys, think of something fun. The obvious name here is just Pooch. You know, Pooch is a really basic, straight to the point, cute name for Poochiena. Maybe Poochie? Wait, so like they have genders in this game. I have a friend who goes by Engine who likes Puchiena. Okay, we have a name. There's a chance I may actually be using this Jing. Because like, I like Puchiena so much. Yo, speaking of dogs, my dog fell asleep next to me. Well, shoot. If I need to go on the toilet, that means I will have to wake her up. Wait, you bonk the dog and then it goes let me join? Oh, the basic name is Aspen. Yes, you basically, you join people to your team in this game by bonking them over their head until they scream that they don't wanna die. And then you decide you don't kill them. Instead, you convert them into your children's mercenary army. Just like the good old days of... Oh, I'm not actually gonna go for that joke. There's all the Americans in chat. God, I just realized if I ever stream Metal Gear Revengeance, which, you know, one day I will, because I love it. Anjing is level 4. Then, long story short, there's gonna be some scenes in that game that people are probably not gonna be very happy about. You almost killed me, I like that, let's be friends. I mean, to be honest, Puchenas have that kind of personality usually. Puchenas are like the female barbarians of Mystery Dungeon World. Not always, obviously, you know, like, every Pokemon is different, but like, on average, that's kind of the personality of Puchenas. At least from what I've been seeing. That sounds so wrong, yet for some reason I'm laughing. Oh no. It's okay, you need to understand this is a different world, and in this world it's kill or be killed. No, we already have Meowsly. Go back to Resident Evil. Take care of your family. Yeah, Engine! Engine finally knows how to... My nose grew even more sensitive. Nice. It's time to sniff people out. Okay, question for people in chat who have not answered that question yet because Lucky Stars definitely did. If you would become a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you like to be? Like, let's say you get to choose, right? What kind of Pokemon would you like to be, and why? You know, like explain to us why. I literally have a friend who answered a question that he wants to be Vanillite, and the reason he wants to be Vanillite is because he likes ice cream. And I was like, so you want people to eat you? Let me sit on that one for a few hours. Well, this stream is not gonna be going for a few hours anymore. Oh, this is the last mission we need to do here. Ooh, we have a big thing for Fantaro. I can figure out why I like Voltorb, which is just a big Pokeball. As for the question, I'm stuck between Charmander, simply because I love dragons and lizards. But Charmanders are not dragons! Okay, Ada look cute and Ada is Riolu, simply because I would love to see people's aura. Aya is Riolu, the main character. the main anime protagonist. Done. Oh, just cash, really? They're not? I've been lied to. No. Yeah. Like look up Charizard. It's not a dragon. Toot toot. God, we are going through this real quick. It's actually kind of crazy.
Flop, flop. Bow, bow.
Okay, I can take that. Azrael, the little hero. I'm sorry, what? With a simple act of courage, Azrael became a hero despite being small in size. Azrael came across a slowpoke, who had fallen into a pond. Our hero's tale, thrown at the struggling slowpoke, saved the show drowning. Slowpoke claimed to have entirely forgotten about having the ability to swim capably. Thank you, Slowpoke. Ah, yes. Alright, I'm thinking, Lucky, is this a good, okay, Lucky, is this a good place to stop? Or should I do the Great Canyon? In the meantime, I'm gonna go do my inventory bullshit. Should be. Okay. Yeah, because I think I have time for the canyon. God, my inventory is so small. Still bronze rank, even after so many missions. Swimming in money though. It's because 2000 gold, 2000 money is a lot of money in this game. No, fuck off. We are not taking Tiny Woods missions. No. Oh, the mentions being draconic yet not dragon. That's intriguing. Yeah, it's like it's fire and flying is what Charizard is. Now it doesn't get a mega evolution that is dragon. Alright. So I guess we are gonna be stopping. So next week, we are gonna go to the Grand Canyon and we are gonna have Zatu ruin our life, probably, because that's kind of what Zatu does. I'm gonna save the game. Like, just from Explorer's Spirit, I can definitely tell that Zatu is kinda an asshole. Gen 1 Charizard can fly, apparently. Memes. Alright. So yeah, this was fun. You know, just slightly under 3 hours, you know. I'm gonna do some off-screening, you know, I'm gonna do lots of missions, you know, get shit tons of reviver seeds. You know, do my best to get gummies so that we can, like, actually initiate this kind of stuff. You know, I'm just gonna do a little bit of off-screening. Not a lot, because I don't enjoy this as much as Explorers, which, you know, in Explorers I love off-screening because it was so much fun to play. But yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to follow me on my Twitch and subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. I upload videos every day and I stream every day if I can do anything about it. Also, we have a Discord server. If you want to join the Discord server, just send me a message in any way, shape or form. I will send you a link to it. It's a small community, but a wonderful one. But yes, wish you a great day, night out, and what your sexy hearts want. Tomorrow we are gonna be doing XCOM. if everything fits perfectly, which it usually doesn't. So yeah. Bye-bye!